Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to do some oracles for this month of April. I do feel it's going to be a shifting month like no other. For there is no apocalypse. It is over. Everything's been. For now, what you need to expect is life getting easier and easier each and every day, more beautiful. To focus on well-being and what's very important for you, to realize there's been all kinds of removal of dark influences, negative extraterrestrials, and so on, artificial intelligence that they used to plague the consciousness and now the mind, let's say. But now it is over, so now we can focus on those things, on this preparation for this golden age. Although it's not over, for the outcome will be a test and trial. For there is a test and trial, and the test and trial is about authenticity. For we need to be authentic, to sign on self, be true. What is going on, the essence of what is going on this month is a healing. It's an acceptation of health, of wealth, of well-being, of what comes around the situation is wealth. For there is great wealth that is coming, abundance and flow. What we see before us is courage, is the ability to step forward and to trust, in a sense. In the past is patience, the distant past, and now we moved into trust. So it is the card of trust. It is very much about knowing that we're part of a greater plan and we're here to fulfill a mission. So what's coming up in the near future is well-being. There's a great deal of sense of well-being. Those good things that we've been calling for are going to be showing up. And so the power and our strength within the situation is the ability to repair. For on a personal level, and we need to balance out our personal life, but on the collective level, there is a great deal that needs to be repaired in relationship to the society, the function. Something will not be able to be repaired. We're going to have to change it, but it has to come back to we the people. Abraham Lincoln, government for the people, by the people. And so, but there is a great deal of a lack of ideology. There's a lot of futilities, but not so much in America. In France, we're like well, in America, there is all kinds of this media cover up is not going to be. It's not going to be active for very long, and so. So understand, from the outside world comes the solution. All the solutions will be showing up, coming up. It's about self-empowerment and living well. What we need, what we have in our hopes and fear is the choice, in our inner emotion, the choice. The choice makes the choice of friendship, the choice to be to make life easy, to rely on each other. And the outcome will be authenticity. There'll be the test and trial will only be to expose that those part of ourselves that may be inauthentic, and so we'll be able to correct it. I'm going to see what for every it's about dropping the veils. If we're in a third dimension, when the veil drops, will drop. All this great Pleiadian process that is going on for this activation. So we'll move from third dimension to fourth, or if we're in fourth to fifth. If we're already in fifth, from fifth to sixth, seventh, etc., all the way to nine, or to the realm of infinity. The ninth dimension is a point of cumulated wisdom, because it aligns the plans of the soul, the collective soul in the eighth dimension, with the divine will. So it is important to check with your higher parts, to check with your guides, and so. In France, we have to go vote. If we want change, we need to go vote against the continuation, because the media portrays the situation as like paradisical, all success area, when the French people are really not having an easy time through the process with this sort of mad corporate vision of the present government. We need to return to something that's more common sense. And Descartes was about common sense, because it's all about character. It's not about political party. It's about character, about value, about what people carry within themselves. And it's also about strength of character. For handling those kind of responsibility requires a lot of strength of character. There isn't that many political leaders that would stand 5 minutes on a tatami with Vladimir Putin. It's like there's not that many that, well, it's not about physical strength, it's about strength of character. But there is a lot of lack of, we can see a lot of lack in value, like in complete bankruptcy. There is material bankruptcy that all the nations going to have to face, because the process is undergoing, and we're going to move into a far better system. But also, this bankruptcy is a moral bankruptcy. We have to admit that a lot of those who said they were more intelligent and they wanted to rule the world created this those groups, they're not really qualified, and they seemed very antagonistic to the people of the world, the powers that be. And so this is about changing. It's like power to the people, as John Lennon used to say. The highest wisdom for us this month is the exchange of gift, to make life gracious, to receive with grace, with gratitude, to give with grace and gratitude. What we need to understand is the unfinished symphony. What are these inner processes that still needs to be realigned, whether it is about our health, our habits, our beliefs, those things we can do. What we need to do is to let go of all the dramas, the fear, the doubts, to let go of all that and to focus on the light and the well-being, and that will create solid foundations. We're going to enter into May with very solid foundation. Now I'm going to see more on the professional business aspect, to see what all is related. We want to be prosperous. It is our God-given right to be abundant and prosperous, which is not the model of society that's been based on lack and fear that they've been wanting to sell us. The observer is the great miracle. So there is miracles that will be happening in that level when we're ready. That it is all coordinated on a greater level, but it will happen by step. The highest wisdom is the chaos and conflict, to allow all the chaos and conflict to blow apart, and then the order will be restored. What we need to understand is all that shine, is all kind of new things are going to be entering into our life. It is important to realize there is a facade, and to still enjoy and appreciate this gold, this pile of gold, but to know that the love is still the essence of source of all things. What we need to do is trust, and the outcome will be milk and honey. So there will be rewards on the professional and financial and all that level that are coming. Now I'm going to see for the sentimental, more sentimental aspects. For the highest wisdom is nothing is better than your home, to create well-being within your body, within your environment. The more comfortable and relaxed we are, the faster we'll attract all that we need. It's all about letting go of the resistance. What we need to understand is the thinker. We still have to be ready to have plans, to take on the opportunities romantically, or when they present themselves. Wow, what we need to do in terms of romance, a good card is the soulmates. So there is a new level of soul connections, a new level of relationships that are coming into our life. We have to be ready, and the outcome is the message in the bottle. When you find a message in the bottle, you read it and you see what you can do. But it's also about sending like the song from the Police, send message in the bottle. But I saw there are billions of bottles that are landing on the shore. So it's about trusting that what you ask the universe will say yes. It's about this magic. Do not doubt that, otherwise it is just wishful thinking. But when you know, then it will happen. And so I wanted to thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. If you like those messages, if you want a private session, you can send me an email, and I left a link in the comment section to, if you want to leave make donations. I will soon be going back to my first profession, which is art dealing, gallery dealer. It is all, I feel like it's going to be a great shift, great powerful shift for me. And so maybe I should do like a Roman Abramovich, for he's got a lot of assets, but my project's really good, and I think it will be no problem to what he did is ask all the billionaires and celebrities to lend him $1 million each the time he resolves his problems. For there is this, so I can also ask but I probably wouldn't need it. But it's all in the works. It's all coming. It's like, for it's showing what's going on is showing all kinds of things as well. And so there is so many things that are part of the second. There were layers of revelations, but I see that when I observe what's presented in the medias or even alternative medias is very, very slow in coming. But it will be coming, and at some point it's going to cascade down. So I'm going to finish with this song. It's about the return of the sun. It goes like this. Here comes the sun, da 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 da. Here comes the sun, I said. It's alright. Do 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 do. Little darling, it's been a cold and lonely winter. Little darlings, it seems like years since I've been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I said, it's alright, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Little darlings, the smiles are returning to your faces. Little darlings, it seems like years since I've been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I said, it's alright. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Little darling, it feels that ice is slowly melting. Little darlings, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I said, it's alright. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I said, it's alright. When the sun returns, for we are solar beings. It was for a very long time. Our original experiment here was the Ra experiment. With the Ra was a solar being from and created he created a balance matrix for I'm working with. We have to be working with all kinds of higher forces to allow this balance to happen. But to ignite our solar self, it's very important to bring the solar disk. Eventually we'll be able to bring down the solar disk, so we'll always have this warmth and energy and light and consciousness of the sun, for it's to ignite the sun within. And the card of the day is the Lady of Ariel, the beautiful Ariel. Mature, practical spirit, generous and happy. Take care of you and those you love. Capacity to make everything more beautiful. Wise and practical advices. So it's about making life more beautiful, very much about that now. And to take care of yourself, take care of those you love. Do not get involved in the drama, and continue to follow whatever practical and wise advice you may encounter through your days. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.